In today's video, we're going to see a quick and easy way to remove a background from an image that you want to put on your Joomla site. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Maintenance Monday number 160 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. 160. We're getting up there. Also, happy Canadian Thanksgiving, or as we call it in Canada, Thanksgiving. It's a long weekend here and holiday, but here we are live online, and let's get to today's topic. Oh, by the way, today's video is brought to you by mysites.guru. Head on over to mysites.guru and get a free audit for your Joomla site or WordPress site if you have one of those. And while you're there, check out all the cool things you can do to manage one or multiple websites. And if you decide to subscribe, use the coupon code BASICJoomla and you'll get your first month free. All right, so what's the story behind today's topic? Well, let me just change screens here. There we go. And there's the mysites.guru site. Recognize it when you get there. About a month ago, I was doing some editing of a picture of my parents on my back deck that I had taken 4 years ago, and I wanted to take out the background so they could see how much the housing development next door to me has changed by putting them in front of that. And I was using my photo editing software, and I was using the select tool and working on pixels, and it worked on big things, but it just really wasn't great. And then it dawned on me, hey, I bet you there's probably something online that will do this really fast. So I did a quick search and I came across a site, and that's the site I want to show you today. It is called remove.bg. Now, you probably have a favorite tool that works for you. Maybe it's something in a subscription product that you have, or maybe it's software that you have. I don't really have anything that works really that well, so that's why I went to this site, and it worked well. I've tried some other sites online, so this one works really super well, and I just want to show it to you, and we'll talk just a little bit about it, and then we will and then we'll continue on in chat. But put in chat if you've got a tool that you like to use. But here we are. So remove.bg. And all you have to do is upload the image that you want your background removed from. And I have one here. You can probably see my screen a little bit now. Okay, so I have one here. I have this image. If I double click on it, we'll see a big preview of it. Look how young I am there. Just my mustache. Anyways, this was taken in my front yard a whole bunch of years ago. Who knows? But anyways, all you have to do is take your image, and you can upload it by clicking to go to file location, or you can drag it onto the box anywhere, and they will do the removal there. There's the original, and you will see the back. Now, that's all that's involved. So you can download an image that's 575 by 434, or you can download a high-res version, which I think is the original size of this image. In fact, I'm sure it is. And then use it on your site. Now, if you want to download the high-res version and you have not yet used the not yet created an account, you get one free high-resolution download. And then afterwards, you use credits that you can either subscribe to each month, or else you can use, you can just buy one-time credits that are good for 2 years. So you can check out the pricing on that. Check the link in the description below, because I may be joining their affiliate program, or they may let me in, who knows. And that would be helpful for me, because if you use their service, I would get just a commission. It wouldn't change anything for you. Yeah, Betsy says you can use Windows Paint to do this, and he tried it after he saw a video on YouTube. Yeah, but online is cool. So yeah, there are lots of tools there. What I liked about this was it just saved me time. I just did it. And if I was working on a project, it would be well worth the cost per image, especially if you're doing enough images to just get it done and move on, because time is money, and that would be good. So remove.bg, check it out. I've got another image. In fact, I'm going to try today's thumbnail image that I used, and then we'll play around with that afterwards. But that is my tip for today. Let's get this changed up here. Yeah. Don't waste a lot of time in your photo editor removing backgrounds if you can avoid it. Give it a try here on remove.bg or remove.bg, and if it works really well, just get on with it and move on with your project. And that's it. So, like I said, we're going to stay around chat. The cheese is here for my breakfast. But if you're just here for that bit, thank you for watching. If this was helpful, please subscribe, ring the bell to get notifications of new things happening here on the channel. And give the video a thumbs up if you don't mind. Anyways, until the next time, if you're leaving now, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless. And hello, everyone who is staying. Can you also remove background on f.ex, a logo, for instance, a logo with white background and white inside the text? Johan says it won't work on letters or logos. He uses Affinity Photo, which is a Photoshop killer. Hi, Johan. We haven't heard from you in a while. I'm just trying. You notice I've changed my office around just a little bit, which means that my webcam, when my desk is in the stand-up position, is much higher. You know, Ivory, you could probably remove the background around it. If a logo is white, and if letters have a solid color inside them, you could remove them with the select tool. But let's check out Affinity Photoshop. Full screen camera. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Affinity Photo. Like I said, there's many things out there, and everyone's got their favorite tool. Affinity. Here we go. Buy now. Mac, Windows, $69.99. Okay. And we have the free trial here, so you could always try that with a free trial. All right, so head over and check. I use PaintShop Pro 2018. 2018, or maybe I have 2020. I don't know what the latest version is I have. It does have a background tool for wiping things out, but nothing like remove.bg, because I did one other image there. In fact, I'll show you. Let's do today's image. We'll get back there. All right. Today's thumbnail image. Let's go in here. Basic Joomla thumbnails. Maintenance Monday. Oh, actually, I want to do this. Stills to use. All these pictures here I took in one go to use on thumbnail, so I don't have to take a picture every time. And the one I used today is this one. So I'm just going to drop it on there. And there's the image. Now I tried a couple of others with this image today just to make sure that remove.bg was a good one. And there was an issue with some of them with my ear, because if you look in there, my ear is almost picking up the same orange as the wall. But this one did it really well. And the other one's part of my ear was missing, like a Van Gogh. But this worked really well. And the other thing I noticed too is that the edge of the hair here is very precise, and there's very, if any, very little orange from the background. So this one did really, really well. Yeah, Johan's pointing out that there is a free trial of Affinity Photo. So head on over and hit the free trial there and see. Let's see. So I got my free image here. We look at the pricing for remove.bg. Pay as you go, 10 credits, 12 bucks Canadian. Or as we say in Canada, 12 bucks. And they last for 2 years. So if you had a project and you were able to pass it along, the cost, then that would work out very well. Especially if you had a big project, if you had 200 pictures, doing that photo editing would cost a lot. If someone gives you images that need the background removed, and just how you price everything in. Affinity. Let's go back here. Whoops. Oh, there it is. Affinity.serif.com. There we go. Oh, that's where we were, eh? Publisher, Windows. Johan, is this a one-time price? Do they come out with updates and they charge you to update? Let's see here. I want to do that. I want to find the free trial here. We were just on the free trial. Photo. Picture the future. Hey, I got a video here. That's what. Let me see what kind of sound they got. It's been so long. Hold on. I don't want to get copyright strikes. Let's take the video up. The sound off. Okay. The fastest, smoothest, most powerful photo editing software in the world. That looks pretty good. Oh, wow. I like that. Mary says she has all 3 Infinity free updates. They're great. So all 3 Infinity, what is that? So Mary, there's 3. So there's photos, other things. Upgrade is 50% per version 1 to 2, but version 2 is not even announced yet. Okay. And they have an active Facebook group. Affinity Photo. Okay, so Affinity Photo. Okay, so there's going to be Photo. And there's going to be Designer. So what's that? Desktop publishing, sort of. Let's see here. I'm doing some Designer. Doing something in there. Okay. Oh, moving lines around. That looks pretty cool. All right. Okay. iMac, iPad, Windows. Blah, blah, blah. You know what? I am considering getting a iMac laptop because I have a client who does Mac stuff and I need to see what he sees. And I do need a laptop. And he is moving me towards getting me towards me getting a Mac. But anyway, so I'm considering doing that. What else? I got designer. Oh, publisher. Okay, so they have a publisher. Affinity Publisher. And this is for, I would like anything that would help me do graphics better. All right. If you're just tuning in, we're checking out Affinity products here. Okay. Oh. Cool. All right. Well, why don't I try this free trial for photo? Excuse me while I just go off camera and grab something. And I'm back. All right, where did we get the Affinity Photo free trial? Let's see, here we go. Windows, new to Affinity. Yes, I am. Add my email. Yes. Account details. All right. I'll be Timothy this time. Canada. And my password, I'll do off the website here. Let's go here. Let's generate a password. Copy that. Yep. Put that in there. And I agree to terms and conditions. And I have to say no to the mail there. Save that. Create the account. Creating an Affinity Store account. Get my download link. I need to verify my email. Okay, which I'm going to do off the screen here as well. Yes, sirree. And verify my email address. Yes, sirree. There's my download links there. All right. Let's go download. And let's just put this in delete for now. And let's go save. And it will download down here. And once the Johan also creates logos in Affinity Photo. Yeah. Yeah, logos is graphics is nothing I am great at. I like that you can import PSD files, Photoshop files. Anyway, so we have not talked since last Monday because Wednesday I had family here. So what else is going on in your world, everybody? Like I said, today's Thanksgiving in Canada. My wife has gone up island to visit our daughter-in-law and 2 grandkids. My son's working today. And I'm staying home to catch up on some work. I caught up a whole bunch on stuff yesterday. I think I've mentioned I have this box of things from when I shut down my office at the church a few years ago. And then also when apparently my wife told me it was when we moved the desk from the other side of the room, which would be like super long ago. And So I want to, by the end of this month, I want to have that box all sorted through. So I went through and I probably took out, maybe 40 or 50 pages from a notepad of things I'd scribbled down. And most of the stuff on there I didn't even need. But I didn't want to throw it out because I thought, well, someday I'm just going to go through this and sort it out and catch up on, see if there's any information on there I need. So I was able to shred a lot of it. So that was really good. And then earlier today, just quickly, I was dealing with emails. I'm trying to have zero inbox at the end of the year. As you know, I mentioned September was a zero inbox month for me. October, I'm keeping up not too bad, but I'm also deleting and dealing with emails from earlier in the year just to reach that goal at the end of the year. So. MySites.guru has a new tab, response security headers information, how to implement these. Let's just take a look at that then. And then I'll come back to the Affinity setup here. My sites. Let's see here. I'm going to just go in off page here. And yeah, a bunch of things that are different in here since I was last in here. Let's go to basic Joomla. Whereabouts are those tags, Ivor? Or whereabouts is that tab? Is it down the left-hand side? A new tab, response security headers information. Okay, we'll just check this down the side here. Let's go if the response. Oh, a new tab for sites. Okay, here it is here. This is the basic Joomla site. Response security headers. All right, so. Okay, hey, look at, there's some new things for us to, these will be great new topics for Maintenance Monday. Excellent. Let's see, well, we can hit learn more. Content security policy, an effective measure to protect your site from cross-browser attacks. I think this is something that comes up in the notes when you update Joomla. Background information, further reading, visit security headers. Note, this is something I've not looked at yet. These are the headers that we received. I wonder if Phil has a tool there. Let's see. Investigate. There we go. Scan your site. Oh, this goes over to secure that. Oh, man, there's a bunch of stuff we're going to have to do on here. All right. Well, okay. Okay, yeah, a bunch of stuff in here. Okay, good question. I am going to come back to that, and we'll tackle these in future topics when I understand them better. And of course, not understanding a topic has not stopped me from doing a live stream right about something, but this looks like something I'm going to have to do a bit more on. So let's come back to that. Other things here. Allows the site to determine if they're ready for the upcoming Chrome requirements. Oh, wow, this is great. I like to have stuff on here for actual maintaining the our Joomla sites. I know when I do these things, I was thinking today, well, this is not maintaining a Joomla site, showing how to remove a background. But it could be saving time, and that saving time does help with the sites. So, all right, definitely going to check that out. All right, so here we go. Affinity should be installed now. Here it is. Let's close, which means we need to start it. And let's go to Affinity. It's going to be this one up here. Affinity Photo. It's going to start up. Do I have a product key? No, I'm going to start a trial. 10 days. I'm going to continue. Yes, sirree. I've just read all of that very quickly. All right. Well, let's start with the whole thing of removing a background. Let's see. Let's close this. File. New. Oh, I like this already. Cool. File. Open. And let's go into, where the heck did I have that image before of me? That was in delete. And it was in background remove. And here's me. All right. Look how young I was. Let's just go back here and check this out here. Let's go File, Open, Properties. When is this from? Oh, well, no, that's not right. It says modified February 3rd, 2015. It's more than 5 years. I think it's more than 5 years. Anyways, all right, so we want to remove the background. Let's see, F1, and let's type in remove background. I'll give this a test here. Remove. Let's just look for background. Remove areas of your layer. Erasing. Background erase brush tool. There we go. With the background erase brush tool, you can erase pixels of a similar color. It's useful for task erasing. Following settings can be adjusted. This brush, which looks like a pen. So there are particular brushes. All right, so healing brush tour. No. Background erase brush. All right. Oh. All right, well, that's doing pretty good. And look at that. It lets you see what you're going to erase. Now, it's not doing it all in one shot, but let's go zoom here. Oh, hardness. I want to see zoom. No. View. I do like that lets you see what's going to be removed first. Because these background removing tools do not all work. No. Oh, okay. Oh, too bad. How can I zoom? How can I zoom? Control in, control out. Okay, control. Whoa. Yeah, it may have a magic wand tool like Photoshop. Yeah. Yeah, an eyedropper. I know that you can do it in. Well, I'll show you how PaintShop Pro does it. Well, it's not. Let's just keep looking at this here. Color picker tool. Global radius. That's picking colors. Try hold button and drag the mouse. That was a good idea. Okay, so that turned into into magnifying glass. Let's try this and dragging. It works on the solid dark colors really nice. Control 0 says, oh, it's the same in and out as the same in and out as the browser zoom in and out. Dodge. Healing brush tool. Oh, I wonder what we can heal. Blemish removal tool. Oh. Whoops. Remove that blemish for sure. Ah, get rid of a few. Whoa, that one. That's not a blemish. There we go. Ah, that works pretty good. Paint mixer brush. So of course, all these would need to be all these would need to be studied. What have we got up here? Snapping, move, liquefy, persona. That sounds drastic. Develop persona. Either commit or cancel the develop operation. All right. Oh, look, this is from my Kodak EasyShare CX4230. Man, that's my first digital camera. It's 2 megapixels, this picture. That is from a long time ago. I still have that camera. Just for fun. Yeah, it looks, Ivor says it looks like Photoshop. Yeah, and it looks like PaintShop Pro. I think they pretty much are all very similar in their desktops. GIMP is another one that's open source. I think I've mentioned in the past that I've struggled with GIMP. What does this do here? Oh. I have no idea what I just did. That's the overlay gradient tool. Well, that's nice. Overlay erase tool. Blemish removal tool. Red eye. Overlay. Must be somewhere that I can pick a color. Change white balance. Ah, Bretzy says, have you ever wondered how to remove the white line below an image with border? Here is the solution. And he says, back to Joomla. Yes, sirree, back to Joomla. Okay, so let's check that out. Yeah, this is something to play around with, this editor here. So, all right, let's close that there. And Bretzy's link is there. Let's check that out. Joomla forever. Okay. Have you ever been frustrated by styling a page and then realize that every image contains a white line underneath? So this trick on Joomla. I wonder where the white line comes from. This issue resides from the early internet when we used to use inline images in the text. In internet's early days, it was very common to use images inside a text. Back when there was there was either desktops or laptops that were used as a surfing method. The internet has evolved since those days. We now use images on top of text. Therefore, it's useful to hide the line that displays under the image. Oh, okay, you're using the display block. All right. So does that expand it? Image display block. Does that expand the image by a pixel, or yeah, display is pretty cool. And you say on the image. So it must just expand this then, right? Let's see, inspect. That image is width auto. And that is inspect. Set the image to display block. Oh, it's only a demo. Okay, I gotcha. It's just showing. Those are both images of demo. Okay, cool. Yeah, display block is really cool. CSS display block CSS. You've got none, inline block, and inline block. Display property specifies the display behavior, the type of rendering box of an element. Inline displays an element as an inline element like span. Any height and width properties will have no effect. Block displays an element as a block element like paragraph. It starts on a new line, it takes up the whole width. Lots of stuff there. So it controls what elements it behaves like. A demonstration how to use contents property. The link container will disappear, making child elements.be children of the element. Display contents. You can inherit it from the top, okay. Set the direction of some flexible items. And in the YouTube video, let's go there.
work in a team, you've got to try Monday.com.
Add
Go to
from
Monday.com and manage all your team's work on a powerful platform that's...
Hi and welcome. My name is Kevin, and here at my channel we learn how to make the web and how to make it look good with weekly tips, tricks, and tutorials. Go from advanced stuff to the simple stuff, and in this one it is a bit of a simple fix. So we're going to be looking at how sometimes you get layouts and you have an image, and that image has this weird, annoying little space underneath it, and it just doesn't want to go away. First, we're going to look at what's going on there. Why is this even happening? And then we're going to look at how easy it is to actually fix. There are multiple ways that you can fix this. You might find other solutions out there, but this is the default. This is the one I use every time. It's just an automatic for me on every single website I build. So let's go and check it out. Alright, so we are in CodePen for this one, so I'll share the link to this below. The CSS is a little messy, but we have my image selector right here, so we should be good to go. So you know what, I'll bring that all the way to the top just in case, but I mean, you shouldn't even need the code for this one. It is so simple, and the problem that we're running into is this big gap here. So you'll notice I've brought in my image, and what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to turn off my max width, just to show you that now, you know, I get this issue with my image. So in general, I like to always have a max width on my image. It helps make things responsive, grow, shrink, no issues at all. So that is one thing I always do on my images. And in certain circumstances, you might get this weird little gap thing that shows up underneath an image and have no idea why it's there or how to get rid of it. So looking at my HTML, I have my header with this, then I have my image, and then I have my dark background here. Now in some circumstances, maybe you could just move your image into the background area, but in this case, it's not going to give me the look that I want at all because I get that border coming all the way along, and I don't want that. And my padding is on this. Now I could change things a little. I could take my dark background off of there and add it to here, but then I'd actually run into the same problem that I'm running into anyway with this little line that's showing up. And actually my line's a little bigger than you might be seeing. A lot of the time it's really, really small. It has to do with line heights and other things. So before I show you how to fix it, I do want to show you why it's happening, because it is important, in my opinion, to know why things like this do happen. So what I'm going to do is actually add in...
All right, I'm going to stop that there just because... Oops. I thought I muted that. Okay, I'm going to stop it there because YouTube will know if I've watched all of his video content here on the channel. So check out that video that that Bjorn shared there. I did notice this though in the background though of his kitchen there. He has a silver play button, which you get for having 100,000 subscribers. And he has 167,000 subscribers. Good for him. He's killing it. And he's got, oh, and he's got the merch store there. Yeah, you get a bunch of nice stuff when you're up at 167,000. Plus, he's got 10,000 views on this since September the 18th. So in a month, that's pretty good. Good for him. Out of curiosity, let's just go and see. In the last, here's his traffic compared to mine. So he gets about 25,000. 9,000 to 25,000 a day, and subscribers, oh, good for him. He's getting 250 a day, down a little bit. How often does he put out videos? He's put out 9 in the last, I think that's 28 days or a month or something like that. Yeah, he looks really good, really relaxed style there. Also, it looks like he's got sort of a pandemic thing happening too in his kitchen at home. So, maybe he's at home. Works at home anyways. He's got a newsletter up here, and he's got Instagram. Does he have a web page here? Patreon. Oh, he's got Patreon. Oh, I wonder how many Patreon supporters he has. He has people paying, excuse me, $5 a month, $10 a month. Or 20. Oh, he'll make for 20 bucks. He'll make a video where he takes a look at your website and critiques it. Get inside access. At this level, you get access to the scripts for most of his videos, which range from super rough to close to blog quality. And here, through the use of polls, anyone at this pledge level higher will influence the direction. Yeah, cool. And he's got courses there, 15% discount on his courses. Good for him. I've considered doing something like Patreon or having something like that, but I would have to up my game. And once you start taking money from people every month, then you really have to deliver quality. All right. So, anything else out there in Joomla land? We've got some great leads to check out for future topics. Wednesday, Joe Sunny is going to be here, and he's got something to show us that he does with menus in the admin area of a site. So he thought he would share that, and that will be a good reminder for me to, right after this live stream, contact him for the official title and get a picture, and I'll get that set up. So that's on Wednesday. Also coming up, what else is coming up on the channel? OCH Lightbox. Let's talk about that. Well, thank you, Ivor. Online Community Hub. And I don't know if this is a deal here still. Let's go to blogs. Maybe it's newsletter. Let me just bring that over to the other side. Oh, there's Chicago Joomla Days this week. Cool. Online community. Let's see here. It's in an email that I've not managed down. I have to touch base with Rude about this. I just wanted to find, because where is that? Maybe that is in another. Let's try this here. Maybe that email is coming to here. Let's see. Anyways, he has this new plugin. He's looking for people to test it, and he would give you a free license to test it. He had it for just a limited number of people, and it went out in his newsletter. And I am behind on that. That's not something that I'm caught up from. Let's see here. No. No, I don't want to do that. Anyways, we're going to be showing you that. Oh, thank you, Bjorn. Appreciate that kind comment as well. Well, then maybe I will start a charge service. Actually, I'd like to keep things free and make money from other things. Maybe leads coming from the channel that. But let's see. What have we got here? Extensions. I don't know where I saw that. Anyways, here you go. OCH Lightbox. And basically, it is automates lightboxes and galleries. Basically, you know how when you insert an image in an article, if you want a pop-up, you go through the steps of setting as a pop-up. You can automatically make all of your images a pop-up. And there's a really interesting reason. So I have a client that wanted this feature on OCH responsive images, which is something that we've looked at in the past. And so I talked to Rude about it, and he developed it. And, you know, we've talked about that just a little bit. Anyways, he has it done. And so I think we'll get him on a week from this Wednesday, and we'll have a look at that. Either he'll come on or else I will show it. But it is pretty cool. Really nice being able to automatically just add a pop-up or galleries to the images on your page. And he's still developing it, still in testing, but he's launched it here. And that will be cool. So, and then remember R2H, Rick Span, Span or Spawn? Span, because I know Dr. Shaftsma, and it has 2 A's in it. He's Dutch as well. So anyways, remember R2H, they have an image manager where you can move images in folders in your Joomla site without breaking where they appear in articles. So he has a new version of that out and hooked me up with access to it. So we'll probably look at that maybe in 3 weeks' time, depending on what else comes up along the way. But yeah, so there's some topics ahead of time. Yeah, for Watch Me Work live stream. So, yes. Oh, by the way, ACY Mailing 5, let's just talk a little bit in other Joomla news here. If you bought ACY Mailing 5, the enterprise version, or one of the versions that had scheduled sending, even after your license expired, it would stop. It would continue to send. However, now with ACY Mailing 6, I discovered that that automatic sending does not continue on after your subscription expires. Because I had a mailing that didn't go out. My subscription expired, of course, and hadn't renewed it yet. And I had a mailing that didn't go out. I had to send it out manually, which was fine. But I kind of like things to go out at a certain time at night. And got reading, and that was sort of a change in their terms of service for ACY Mailing 6. So the cron sending works now. I may not have had my cron set up properly. Which is why it did not continue to work. So I'm not sure if it will still send out if you have a cron set up in your own site, in your own hosting site, but it definitely, so mine might have been broken. I might have the wrong syntax for it when I moved from 5 to 6, but definitely if you're using their cron service, you of course have to keep that up. So that was something I discovered about ACY Mailing 6 last night when I was doing some reading. All right, well, lots to go. Let's see here. Look at this. Maybe I should try. Maybe this camera should be over here more. That's probably better. That's a little bit easier instead of seeing the side of my head with that big, deep axe gash of a part there. Yes, sirree. All right, well, is there anything else? I can't think of anything else. Joomla days this week. It's a good reminder. All right, everybody. Well, why don't we wrap it up there, because I've got a good day of catching up on things, and I'm sure you guys have things to do. So, listen, thanks for tuning in today. And I hope everything's going well where you are, whether it's the morning or the evening or afternoon or tomorrow. And until the next time, Wednesday, Lord willing, on Watch Me Work live stream with Joe Sunny, everybody enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless.